Hello, 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 and welcome everybody. All right. Hello, sister from a different mister. Okay, hopefully we are live. Hopefully we are live. So, welcome everybody. Let me know how you are. Smash that like button on your way in. Let me know you're here and where you're from, how your weekend's gone. And if you've seen my live yesterday, let me know. Okay. Just finishing getting things set up here. How is everybody? Hello, hello. There's sister. I'm going to pin those, sister. Thank you. Pin them to the top. Thank you, sister. All right. Saw live yesterday. Yeah. Except for the part that I showed you or told you about this morning that I seen in the paperwork was wild. Was wild. I don't know how I didn't see that. Good morning, Nana. I hope you're doing good. And we got Kate Bell driving back from the lake house. It was a great weekend. Lots of yard work. I bet. After a long winter, I bet. I hope you enjoyed your weekend, Kate. I don't know if you were able to see my live from yesterday regarding Brian Koberger, the documents that came out. There's more to one of the documents, so I want to go over it maybe one day this week. Now, he's got a pretrial hearing set for the middle of May. So that will be the next that we cover with him. There's a lot going on in the Karen Reed trial. There's a lot going on in the Stephen Stearns trial. Stephen, whatever you want to call him. I caught a little bit of it. I was unaware. But apparently, the judge is considering tossing the evidence that was found on his phone because the defense is trying to say it was an illegal search and seizure. And if that happens, I don't know, man. I don't know what will happen with that case. Poor Maddie Soto. And his trial for her death is, I think, in September. So a lot of things going on, but the big one right now is the Karen Reed trial. I may cover it a couple days this week, you guys. I have to get my Jeep in and get the winter tires off of it. And it always happens. I get my winter tires off and it ends up snowing again. Some of northern Ontario here in Canada got snow last night. So, but I don't think we're going to get any more. But I say that every year and then there's always another snowstorm. So, but I'll deal with it. I got 4x4, four-wheel drive. So, how are you doing, Nana? How are you feeling? We're just getting the cards shuffled up here, and then we're going to start. So if you do want a mini read or a question asked, please get it in. I don't know how long we will be here today. It depends on you guys. I don't have any reads scheduled, you guys, for this week. So I'm going to try and check my list and see which ones have been requested and maybe do one of those. It'll probably be Wednesday or Thursday. If that comes out, like I said, I've got a few things I've got to get caught up on in the house-wise. A little bit of spring cleaning and get my snow tires off. That's number one, and get my new cameras up. But I will do what I can. Things have really slowed down. Trying to hang in there. You hang in there. We're sending you love, prayers, and strength, Nana. Yeah, so the Brian Koberger thing yesterday that I covered was friggin' interesting. There's a lot that I missed, you guys, in one of the documents, so I want to go over that again, too. There's Rose. There's Rose. Hello, all. I'm here. And we have a new subscriber from my sister from another universe. Well, welcome to your new subscriber, sister. Welcome. You're very welcome, Nana. All right, so we're ready to get going, and we are going to get going. So there's Mama for Des. All right, so let's get going on the reads, you guys. So Des, are you in chat still? This is for you. Let's see what we got for you, Des. Investigate. Investigate. This is all about thinking before acting. See this? Looking closely at things. And it's funny because we were just talking about a few things before the live this morning. But this is looking closely, asking questions, and thinking before you act. Okay. So let's see. What is this about? Hello, Cecilia. Okay, we got the Nine of Swords. This is recovering from something and facing a fear. We got the Magician. This is all about making things happen. Okay? So the Nine of Swords, and it's in the reverse. So it's like recovering from something, facing a fear, and accepting help along the way, because I feel like there's issues that are happening, and we know that there's some of them issues, but I feel like there's things that are happening that you need help with, and you're not asking for help. I don't know if it's because you fear the outcome or the fear of looking maybe weak or something like that along the lines. But the Magician is telling me that, and it's in the upright, that this is all about making things happen, right? But you got to start somewhere. You got to start at the beginning to make these things happen. So with the Nine of Swords, we've also got the Moon. This is like misrepresentation. This is maybe like a misunderstanding of some kind. So recovering and facing your fear, having regret about something that maybe you didn't deal with this earlier, and now you're regretting it because if I would have done this before, I wouldn't be facing what I'm facing now. The Moon, lies, deceit, deception, stuff like that. I feel like you're still very confused about certain things that are going on. But I know there's a certain person that's causing a lot of fear in you, and I feel like it's because he's unhappy with himself. And because of that, it's almost like, I don't want you happy because I'm not happy type thing. You know what I mean? And there's going to be some misrepresentation of things that he's going to be coming out with. We got the Knight of Wands. This is reckless. This is somebody getting very reckless. So with the Magician here, with, making things happen and stuff, like you're finally getting in that rhythm of making things happen and things are finally going your way. We've got the Knight of Wands coming in, and I feel like this is somebody who's very reckless, somebody who's abusive, can get violent at times, and I feel like, I think you know who this is with these two both in reverse. And it's almost like, how can you be so happy? And for him to see you finally happy, it's almost like Um, hmm. He might try to throw a monkey wrench into it somehow because he's not happy with himself. He doesn't want you to be happy or anybody else around him to be happy either. It's like it irks him. It irks him. Um, hmm. I think this is having to do with the new stuff that's going on with you without saying too much. Um, what's irking him? Why is he acting like this? The Ace of Cups, yeah. He's going to try and block it. He's going to try and block your happiness. Again, he's not happy with himself. And it's almost like if I'm going to be by myself, you're going to be by yourself too. Yeah, he's not happy at all. He's not happy at all about, and as much as you think that he doesn't know, he knows. And he's not happy with you being happy. He's going to try and throw a monkey wrench into this somehow. But you need to go forward. You need to, if you've got to go to some kind of advocate, something, you got to get things rolling, sister. You got to get yourself out of that situation and get things finalized so he can stop interfering with your happiness. Because it's little things that you may not even notice that outsiders would. Like me, I would notice, like, sister, that was a dig. Or that was, he's up to something. I do feel he's up to something. He doesn't want you to be happy. Especially when he's in the state that he's in right now. He's not happy. Like, he's trying to project like everything's okay, but it's not. And because of that, he doesn't want you. See, addiction. This is an obsession. This is controlling. I'm going to try and block things for you. And the separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So this is the monkey wrench. He's going to try and separate you two. He's going to try and throw a monkey wrench into it because he's not happy. We got to hear with the sadness and missing you, thinking. And it's like he's so unsure of things in the future, like what's going to happen. She settles down. She gets, say, even remarried or whatever. If this turns out to be serious, where does that put the control I have over her? So he's really, really, really worried about that. Okay, so if you think he doesn't know what's going on in your life right now, he does. And just watch. Don't let him pull at your friggin' heartstrings and manipulate you. Okay. So the next one we had was Stitch. Let's see. Let's see what's going on there. Law is not justice. So feeling like even though he's won legally, there's still no justice. You see this? Law is not justice. He feels like there's rules that are happening and things that are going on that aren't fair. We were talking about this. So like I said, I didn't want no information. It was funny because I was on a FaceTime with her and it was like, la, 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 la. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to see what comes out in the cards. So he's feeling like he hasn't been treated fairly legally. So there was some kind of judgment that came that he feels isn't warranted and it's not fair. The Two of Swords in reverse. This is seeing the truth. Like people are blind to things. They're not seeing the truth. There's two things that could have happened here and people are blind to it. They're not looking at the truth of the matter. And a lot of people are undecided. The Four of Swords in reverse. This is exhaustion. This is stressed right out. See this? Like, I just need a break from this. I need to relax. I need to get away. This is wanting to get away to distancing himself from whatever this is that's going on. So let's see what more information we can get about this here. We got the Star. This is about, we got to cover the boobies. I don't want to get demonetized. Cover to boobies. The Star. This is all about making things happen. I deserve better than this. I want to distance myself from this. He's finally seeing a light at the end of the tunnel for himself. But this is still hanging over his head. He wants to get as far away from that as he can. So I feel like this is probably one of the reasons why he doesn't want to be where he is. He wants to distance himself from people and places. That's what this is all about here. So the Four of Swords in reverse. That one that turned over. With the Nine of Swords. Again, this is all about accepting help, facing the fear, getting past this. He feels like he's just burnt out. He's tired. He's tired of trying to explain things. He's exhausted over this. But people are relentless, right? So I feel like there's nothing that he can say or do that is going to change some people's minds. This has really stressed him out. He's got a lot of regret also. And it's like I tried to face this head on and tried to explain and tried to show proof of something, but it's not being received. Let's see. Okay, we got two more that turned over. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. This is a loss. This is a financial loss. A loss of job, loss of income. He's almost feeling at a loss right now, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Can't go back to what he was doing before. And this is a huge financial loss. So, like, right now with the Page of Pentacles, these are messages too. I feel like he's worried about money, but he's not. But if things don't change soon, he's going to have fears that there could be more financial hardships. Then we got the King of Wands. He's very optimistic right now, though, with the new things, with the Star that's going on. He's optimistic, but he's also fearful that something in this past could change things. And that's why he wants to get far away from it. Okay. So it's not just like that he doesn't like a certain place where he may be. It's like he feels the only way to escape all this and the feelings that go with it are to get the hell away and get out, go somewhere else. Coffee cup. Yeah, see, this is the meeting and conversing. This is almost like spilling the tea, talking over coffee. But this is also feeling uplifted with a new relationship. So he feels like this is a new start for him, but it's not going to happen where he resides. There's too much there. Oh, see the Phoenix. This is raising again. This is a new phase. This is rekindling of things. This is a new start, a new opportunity. The Golden Mirror, a one-sided relationship. So whatever this is that's going on that still affects him, I feel like he's tried everything and nothing's worked. And this is the need I'm feeling. This is the need. This is why I got to get away from there. I don't expect you to understand, but you got to trust me. That's what I'm feeling from him. You got to trust me, even though you may not understand it. You may think that it's easy to get by, get past, but for me, it's not. The only way that I can move on and have this, the Star, the happy ending that I want and the happiness in my life is to get far away. So that's why he wants to get far away from there. And yes, there is something here that he feels like he's been unjustly accused and things that aren't fair. It's not justice and it's not fair. And things that should have protected him from this and stood up for him for this aren't. There you go. Mary Michael, hello, my love. Always good to see you. Will the public adjuster I hired settle my dispute with the issue to my advantage, make the big time resolve. So you got a question. Let's see. Let's ask that, Mary Michael. Will the public adjuster that Mary Michael hired to settle her dispute with State Farm over my deck resolve this issue to my advantage? Like, over, done with. There you go. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what else we got this. Yes. So whoever this adjuster is that you hired will resolve this once and for all. But let's see if there's going to be any hangups, or, you know, how far is this going to go in your favor? They didn't fall, so I'm just going to keep them there. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. This is tough decisions. It's in the upright. This is tough decisions that are going to have to be made. I feel like with the Two of Swords, there's still like choices that can be made. Excuse me, but I feel like it's going to be a tough decision. This is also being blind to the truth of the matter. So is it, I don't know, hang on, let's see what this one is. Four of Wands. This is a celebration. So I do feel like you're going to be happy with the outcome. Is it going to be everything that you wanted? I don't think so. Just because being blinded by the truth here too, that goes with the Two of Swords, I feel like they're still going to try and cover some stuff up. Like, nope, we don't cover that. Nope, it's not part of the policy. So I feel like even though it's going to come to a resolve, you're not going to get everything. Let's see if we can get one more. But I feel like it could very well be to your satisfaction just to have it over and done with, because I got the celebration here with the Four of Wands. This one wanted to come out. Let's take it. The Eight of Swords. This is a freedom and a release. In the reverse, it's freedom and release. So you're going to finally be free of this. You're not going to have to worry about it anymore. But there's also going to be something here that you feel like you should have got that you didn't, but it will be finally over and done with. So I do feel like with hiring this person, I feel like that was the best thing you could have done. Jania says, please a reading on Mara Murray. Let me write that down. A-U-R-A Murray. Have I done a read, Jana, on her already? Hey, Crazy Graham. Miss G, hello. Cecilia, hello. Jana. And Crazy Graham, hello. Had I already done a read on Jana? The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if I have done a read on her prior. Hello, Miss G. Mary Michael says, I feel like I should be compensated for the aggravation SF State Farm has caused me. All the choices better go in my favor. That's what they've been saying, not covered. I don't have money to build my own deck. Yeah. I feel like it's going to be like 85%. You're going to get what you think you should get. Right? Above and Beyond Ancestor readings. Rose put in 50 for a read for Miss G. Oh, okay. I don't think I've done Mora. Can you check, Kate? You can just search it on my YouTube page to see if I've done one. Hippo character smacks his hands onto his face and looks around to see if anyone saw what he just saw. Rose, you're hilarious. Okay, let me scroll back up. I didn't see this one come in. I just seen, oh, there it is right there. I don't know why it didn't show up on my viewer activity. It's showing up here now. Oh my gosh, my thing just cut out and came back on. I don't know why it did that. Lemon character and baby lemon jumping in the air with fireworks behind them. Okay, so did Rose, did you want a read also? Or is, put it in chat, please. Miss G, can I have the black deck, please? Name Michael. Miss G, it's either if you want the black deck for more information on your read, then you don't get or if she put in $49.99 for one read, then I will do both decks for you. Miss G. She said she overpaid on purpose. Okay. She needs it truly. Okay. I got you. Okay. I gotcha. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate you. You're the best. You're the bestest. Okay. So Miss G, and she wants to hear from Michael also. So I will pull a Talking to Heaven card too, as well as these ones. Okay, let's see what we got for Miss G. I love you too, Rose. I missed you so much. You get used to having certain people in, and it's like when you don't see them for a while, it's like, where are they? I hope everything's okay. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Miss G. Shine bright like a candle. You'll make it through this. So I feel like there's something, because we got the water, and you see all these swirls up here in the sky. It's like this is very emotional. A lot of things going on at once. It's almost like when I see this card, to me, even though it says shine bright like a candle, to me, it's because of the water, because of all these swirls. This is like a hurricane. You know what I mean? So many different things going on at once. I feel like you're overwhelmed. And it's almost like I want to paint this with a different picture. So it's like, I didn't ask for this. But I also don't know how to fix everything either. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what it's about. Let's see what this is about for Miss G. Let's see what we got. The Five of Swords. This is a bully. This is my bully card. I feel like whatever all this emotional turmoil that's going on, it feels like I'm being pulled in so many different directions and I don't know where to start. To me, this is a bully card. Somebody's trying to get you to do something that you don't want to do. And it's on the verge of abusive. So, when people, they can't get you to do what they want you to do. So they start bullying you or start threatening you. That's what I'm feeling with this. It's like, you're not doing what somebody wants you to do or what they figured you would do in a certain situation. And there's a lot of conflict, so much conflict I see going on here. And it's almost like pulling you in so many different directions you don't know where to start. Like, let's see what else. Whoa. Okay, there's another one here that flipped over, so we're going to take it. Okay, so we got the Page of Wands also. So the Five of Swords is the Page of Wands. This is like a new journey. This is almost like wanting to stand up for yourself, but not knowing where to start. And we've got the Star upright also. So, whoops, cover them boobies again. Cover them boobies. So I do feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just you got to keep the hope and the faith. And I feel like you need to deal with things one at a time. Trying to deal with everything at once is just putting you so thin that you're going to make mistakes. You know what I mean? And then you're going to regret it later. It's like, why didn't I should have done this first instead of this? You got to take things, prioritize them, and take things one at a time. So let's see for the Five of Swords. Why is this like it's almost like you're feeling defeated? We've got the Nine of Cups. This is somebody who's coming in to hurt you, like break your heart. This is somebody who takes pride in causing trouble. So, and like, I feel like this is the bully, the Knight of Cups. And I feel like when he doesn't get his way, he just makes things worse. So it kind of, I don't want to say it scares you, but it keeps you on your last nerve because it's like, okay, look at, I'm trying to compromise here, but you, every time I give you an inch, you want a mile. And it's like, if he doesn't get what he wants, that's when he can become abusive. So be careful of that. Like, make sure when you got to deal with this person that you're surrounded with others, because I feel like he could be a ticking time bomb almost. And I feel like there's so many other issues that go along with it. Like, where do I start? Okay, so the Page of Wands. This is trying to get your confidence back, standing on your own 2 feet. Even though people may accuse you of certain things, I feel like you're being accused of being either petty or something along those lines. Like, oh, you're being so petty. If you didn't do this, he wouldn't do this. And it's like, I feel like there's a male involved here that's the abusive one. That is the bully. But I also feel here with the Page of Wands, this is somebody younger that is kind of confusing you even more or upsetting you more because they feel like you're being petty. And they're not hiding how they feel. So, which is just causing more stress to you. Okay, we got the Sun. So we got the Star and we got the Sun. You got to move past this. And sometimes it takes having to leave people that we love behind, even if it's for a short time. I get this a lot when it's like a brother, sister, mother, father, or a child of your own. It's like their immediate family. How do you just cut them out for now? But I almost feel like you have to distance yourself from certain people, even if it's just for a little while, and get some of that spunk back in you and that happiness, not having to deal with the issues that they're just adding to this. Because I feel like there's a lot of problems that are being caused to by these certain, I feel there's a couple family members or people that are very, very close to you, like a significant other, a boyfriend, girlfriend, somebody you're very close to. I feel like sometimes they're just adding more to your plate than what you need. Okay, so the Star, see the Nine of Swords. This is moving on from the trauma. This is getting past it, moving on. The Star tells me you'll be successful in that, but there's going to be a transition period. But you got to keep in your mind, in your own mind, things will get better. Sometimes they get worse before they get better, but they will get better. Okay, we got the the Eight of Cups. This is like finding a new path. Okay, and feeling like you've been abandoned, but like I said with this, sometimes you got to leave others behind, even if it's for a little while, to gain back your own sanity, to deal with these issues, these emotional things that just seem to be encasing you and get past it, right? A lot of people pulling you in different ways, and I don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's doing you any good. You need to set boundaries and sometimes even cut people off for now and deal with the biggest issues first. Get those straight, and the other things won't seem as bad to have to deal with, right? Paradise. This is expansion, happiness. So a light at the end of the tunnel. Like if you can't be happy, you can't be happy with anybody else. This is meeting somebody new too. But this is also meeting up with somebody and planning a date for something. So to me, with the paradise and the date here, it's to me, you got to set a deadline. If things aren't done by this date, I'm going to have to take full reins, and I'm going to have to stand up on my own 2 feet and go forward no matter who's going to like it and who's not. I'm trying to work with you guys, but I'm just getting like giving you an inch, you take a mile, and I'm petty and this and that. It's just like too much going on. So I feel like you have to set a cutoff date. This is my boundary. And if they love you and respect you like they say they do, excuse me, they're going to respect that. Okay, so you want, whoops, you want a message from heaven from Michael. Michael, do you have a message from heaven, please, for Miss G? There it is. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, they usually come in threes. I got 2 there. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. He's telling you to let go. It's not your fault. So I don't know if you feel yourself that there's something that you should have said or done, or somebody else is blaming you, but he's telling you to let it go. Don't hold on to this guilt. There's nothing that you could have said or done that would have changed the outcome. Okay? He doesn't want you to hold on to this. He wants to see you become everything that you're supposed to become. He wants to see you happy. He doesn't want you to feel guilty about his passing. He says there's nothing that you could have said or done that would have changed the outcome. Okay? So I hope that helps you, my dear. Crazy Graham. And you want to hear from Donnie? I gotcha. And Rose. Rose, what was that one for? What's this one for now? The 1999. What's it for? Is it for a question? Oh, Miss G, bless you too. I hope things work out for you. I'm going to say an extra prayer for you and send you some strength and love. You are so welcome. Sheba dog is samurai armor holding a golden trophy. Oh, Rose. You make me laugh. Just for you, my love. Thank you, Rose. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Okay, Crazy Graham. Crazy Graham, let's see what we got for you, Crazy Graham. And you want to hear a message from heaven from Donnie. Think positive, Miss G. Don't let people dictate how you're going to react or how you're going to live, right? Set boundaries, my girl. Set boundaries. If these people truly care about you or have an ounce of decency, they will respect your boundaries. If they don't, then you owe them nothing. And sometimes cutting people off, even if it's for a little while, you gain a lot of clarity. You start seeing people for who they really are, right? Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay. Crazy Graham. Let's see for Crazy Graham. Crazy Graham. What do we got for Crazy Graham? Crazy Graham. Okay, let's clear the cards. Because nothing wants to pop out for you, Crazy Graham. Sorry for the cough, you guys. My allergies right now are through the roof. Like I was telling my sister this morning, it feels like my eyes are the size of baseballs. They're itchy. It feels like there's sand in them. My throat is scratchy and itchy. Okay, Crazy Graham. Let's see what we got. There we go. Nonsense. Nonsense. So it's time to make sense. Time to make sense of everything that's been going on. I get this a lot when I feel like there's a lot of deception going on or things that you're not sure of. But let's see what comes out. Okay, why is the nonsense? Time to talk sense there. Time to talk some sense. Get this time at times too when people reminisce too much on the past. It all depends on what comes out with it. There's one. There's two, three. You got three, Crazy Graham. Okay, so let's take them by the way they came out. Okay, the Two of Swords. This is about having to make some tough decisions, about being stuck in the middle. So I don't know if somebody's trying to make you take sides in something, because this is all about, okay, this is nonsense. It's time to start talking some sense here. The Two of Swords tells me about tough decisions, like being at a stalemate, being caught in the middle, being blinded to the truth, not seeing what others see. Six of Pentacles. This is all about getting back together as a community and helping each other out. And the Page of Swords this is like gossip. This is haste. And the Page is somebody who brings a message, right? So I feel like you're kind of feeling either stuck in your own little dilemma that's going on, or somebody's putting you in the middle of something. I feel like it actually could be both. Like you're having a hard time making certain decisions because you don't want to be that person that they look at and maybe can blame you later down the line. It's like tough decisions, being stuck in the middle. And all you really want is just everybody to come together. Let's help each other out. Why is this issue going on? Why is there sides to be taken in something? And then the Page of Swords, this is somebody who's younger, who's very impulsive, that does things before they think. See that? Oh, you got two that come out. The Queen of Swords. This is somebody who's very manipulative. So I feel like with this Two of Swords, somebody putting you in the middle of something, I feel like this person can be very manipulative. So be careful on, I don't want to say don't believe what they're saying, but take it with a grain of salt because it could be their version. Um, you know the truth. There's three sides. One side, the other side, and then the truth in the middle. So it's like you shouldn't be put in the middle of this. I feel like there's somebody who's one is very overcritical and the other one's very manipulative. So the one that's very manipulative doing something small, the other one is going to overreact on it, which is just going to make things even bigger. And here's you in the middle trying to just everybody just needs to get along. See the Knight of Cups. This is about being sensitive, following your heart. This is all emotions, right? So I feel like this is an older person coming in and saying, okay, look at you guys, this is ridiculous. Stop it. This is so petty. It's not even worth the squeeze. You know what I mean? You know, when you take a lemon and you squeeze it and nothing comes out, it's like you're going around in circles. There's never going to be a resolution. So let's agree to disagree. And I feel like that's kind of your action on this. It's like, okay, just agree to disagree, let it go, stop being petty. But there's somebody who's very impulsive here too, who is younger, who does things without thinking that could screw this up. The Page of Wands. This is somebody who's very if they're okay. So I feel like this is like a brother sister going on here. It's like, stay out of it. It's not your business. Let them deal with it. It doesn't affect us. Here's you trying to just like everybody just get along. Stop this bickering and arguing. It's ridiculous. So I do feel there's a little bit of turmoil going on around you. And I feel like, again, here, you're in the middle. You're in the middle of the younger ones. You're in the middle of the older ones. These ones are bickering, arguing about something that's so petty. These ones are coming in and like one's trying to make things worse. And the other one's like, mind your business, stay out of it. It's ridiculous that's going on around you. What is going on, Crazy Graham? I do feel like this is going to work itself out. Um, but I feel like for me, I would just stay right out of it because in this battle type thing that's going on, and I'm not saying that's like they want to harm each other, but there's like a manipulation battle going on here. One's very jealous of the other, and it's like it doesn't matter um, which side. I don't want to say which side you take. You speak to both of them, they're both going to resent it anyway. So I feel just stay out of it until they've resolved this difference. And as far as these younger ones, I feel like the sibling is going to take care of the other sibling here. Like, mind your business. It has nothing to do with you. So even though this one may be coming in and trying to stir up shit, the other sibling is going to take care of that and make sure they don't get involved in shit that they shouldn't be getting involved in. Right? Oh, you wanted to hear from Donnie. Yeah, I'd be just staying out of all the. I mean, it's 'tis the season, summer's coming, and spring cleaning and everything else. Everybody's a little on edge with stuff, and it's like, yeah, just stay out of it, Crazy Graham. Um, don't let anybody manipulate you into taking sides, or I wouldn't even give your opinion at this point because one of them is going to take it the wrong way, even though all you want is peace, right? So, Donnie, he still feels very much alive, even though his physical body is no longer here. He says, my soul and my spirit is constantly around you. He still feels so very much alive. I feel like this tells me a lot about him when he was here in the physical world. Very alive, very joyous, very the one that got the party going and stuff like that, right? He says, all you got to do is, I'm a thought away. He says, don't think that I'm not always around you. He is always around you. He feels like he's missing out. He's very content on the other side, but he comes here to visit and surround you to keep you safe. Okay? So just know that he is always around you. I believe he's a guardian angel also. So when you feel those little nudges or it feels like a mosquito's biting you, but there's no mosquito, you're sitting in the house, that's him. He's trying to get your attention. Okay? Letting you know that he is around you. Oops. So there you go, Crazy Graham. Okay, did I miss anybody else? Let me just check here. Aw, Nana, you are so kind. Nana's got a heart of gold. So is there anybody else who would like a read before we wrap this up? And maybe I've got a little bit of time left. If there's no other reads, I'll leave them out just in case somebody comes in a little late and wants a read. I'll leave them out. But any legal advice for Miss G? Don't represent yourself. I don't know what is going on, so I wouldn't know what kind of advice to give her. And I would only be able to give her like legal advice on Canadian law. I do know a little about US law, but depending on what it is. But the main thing is get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. I mean, you're going to save money in the long run getting a lawyer. Don't represent yourself. Don't be Lori Vallow. Don't do that. I just hired the public adjuster a few days ago and sent him all my information priority mail, and he should have received it yesterday. Good. I can pull. Let me just pull. Hang on a sec. Hang on a minute, Rose. I'm trying to find a deck that I could use to maybe. Okay, I know which one I can pull. Maybe a couple of cards here. I don't know what's going on. What her legal issue is, but let me see if I can pull a couple cards from this deck and see if it gives us any indication. One flipped over already. Venomous Garden. Beauty conceals truth beneath captivating lies. Okay, so somebody's going to try and lie their way through this court battle. Beware the allure of the dangers that in the shadows hide. I feel like that tells a lot. Like there's somebody that wants to win at no cost, at any cost. I feel like that is lying, cheating, stealing. It doesn't matter what they got to do to win. They're going to try and win. But I feel like the allure of the dangers, I feel like they're going to be caught in court. They may feel like they're winning and they're getting ahead, and it may be irritating you to no end, but the truth is going to come out in court. They're going to be caught in a lie. Let's see if we can get one more. Yeah, well, it just came out here. Look at. Let me see if I can get that. Beauty conceals the truth beneath the captivating lies. So that's telling me that somebody has filed or is going to say a bunch of lies, lying through their teeth because they got to win at any cost. But what's going to happen is beware the allure of the dangers that in the shadows hide, which tells me they're going to be caught in court. They're going to be caught lying. So that's good for you. Okay? So if you want to know what the card said, that's what the card said. They're going to be caught in court, Miss G. Just have all your documentation. Document. Record phone calls. Stuff like that. Okay, so what we're going to do, you guys, is I'm going to pull some of these fun cards. So if you do want one, all you got to do is put a 1 in the chat, and I will pull one for you. Just put a 1 in the chat. That's all you got to do. And these are just for fun, you guys. We do this at the end of every session. Yeah, a lot of systems are corrupt, Miss G. I get you. I hear you. You're so amazing. Thank you for your wonderful natural skills. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. Aw. Rose, you're a sweetheart. I'm so blessed to have you guys. That's for sure. Clev girl. Okay, Clev girl. I'm going to cut the deck. Oh, Mary Michael is first. Okay, let me just scroll up a bit. So we got Mary Michael. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. A toast to no worries. Right, Mary Michael? A toast to no worries. That falls right in line with your read. I think everything's going to turn out, Mary Michael. Okay, Clev girl. I'm in an offline state of mind. Unplug. It's telling you need to relax. Miss G. Miss G. The power of serenity now. Pencil it into your schedule. Yes. Yes, you got to take time for yourself to get yourself in the right mind space, right? Nana. Visualize world peace. Peace. It starts with releasing the bullshit. Yep, it sure does. Rose. Rose. Highly meditated with a license to chill. I love it. Nobody's got an F-bomb yet. Cecilia, I'm going to pull one for you. Whoops, Cecilia. We love you too, Cecilia. You can't have an F-bomb on top, that's for sure. Okay, so who do we got? Cecilia. Here's one for Cecilia. Get your sweet outside. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. These are just fun, you guys. These are just for funsies. So somebody sent me this deck years ago, and this is what I've been using it for. Mary Michael. Mary Michael, silence your inner critic. Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. There you go. Whoops. That's for State Farm. Tell them little douchebags to pipe down. Des. Nobody's gotten an F-bomb yet, Des, and usually Nana gets it right away. Des. Breathe like you know how. Inhale the good shit, exhale the bad shit. Oh, I love you guys. Rose is howling. Kate Bell. Who's going to get the first F-bomb? We got to go until somebody gets an F-bomb. So, Kate. Be you. You be you. Practice radical acceptance. Miss G's howling over there, too. Yep, we're going to keep going until somebody gets an F-bomb. Rose. Rose, make me one with everything. He was frank with me. Get it? Frank, hot dog. That's funny. And Mary Michael says, Des, get in there and fight for the F-bomb. Crazy Graham. Crazy Graham. To become more fluid, add wine. To chill, try an ice cube. Mary Michael. Oh, you guys are out. Cecilia says, thank you, love it. I will. Time to clean the lawn. Oh boy. One more for Miss G. Miss G? Miss G over there chilling like a boss. Don't let dumbasses get you down. Hey, goes with your read, eh? Haha, Miss G. Some good advice, good funny advice. Nana. Nana usually gets the first F-bomb. It's funny. Nobody's got one. Look at how many cards we've gone through. And I guarantee you, they're in here, you guys. Come on, inner peace. I don't have all day. Be here now. Don't forget to push the thumbs up, please. Yes, Kate Bell. We got Kate Bell up next. Who's going to get this first F-bomb? Busy transcending bullshit. Pick one thing beyond your control and let it go, just like that. Absolutely. I concur. Oh, you got Mary Michael? Nobody's got an F-bomb yet. All blissed out and nowhere to go. Guess I'll just chill. Still no F-bomb yet. Still no F-bomb yet. So let's pull another one for Des. Let's see if we can get Des an F-bomb. There. Oh, maybe not. Take off the shit-colored glasses. Find your new normal. Who did we do last? Okay, Mary Michael. We're going to pull another one for Mary Michael. Give that shit up. There's better shit on the horizon. Oh, I know. Usually by now we've had at least a few. Another one for Rose. Rose, bye-bye dumbass bullshit. Hello, see you tranquility. Look at all the ones that we've pulled and we have not gotten one F-bomb yet. Look at. Not one. Okay, there's D. Amir Michael says, no F-bombs, but a lot of good advice. Yeah. Okay, Des. Drop and give me Zen. Pay the piper and move on. Oh, Rose, me too. I forget who sent it to me, so I hope they don't see this. I should have wrote the name of the person who sent it to me on here. I forget who sent it to me, but oh my God, we've gotten some good laughs out of this. Nobody. We still haven't got an F-bomb. We can't quit yet. We can't quit yet, you guys. We got no F-bombs. And I guarantee you, they are in here. You see, there's one there. Oh, it's F this. Oh, so let's break them up a bit. Put one back here. 0 Fox given. Carp effing deep. See, they're all in here. Let's break them up a bit. Let's put some up here, and then we'll shuffle them up. As long as we don't have one on the top, we're good. And we're going to keep going until we get the first F-bomb. Okay. Nope, that's blessed as F. We can't have that on the top. We can't have no F-bombs on the top. Okay, here we go. So Nana's going to be up. There we go. There we go. Find your effing center. Like a jelly donut full of peace. There we go. Nana always gets the first F-bomb for some reason. Let's give another one to Crazy Graham and Cecilia, since we're here. Here they all come now. Look at that. The path to inner peace begins with 4 words. Not my problem. Let the crazy ass shit go. And we got one more to pull for Cecilia, and then we're going to wrap it up, you guys. The power of meow. Activate Permanta. There you go, you guys. So again, Nana, right? Nana gets the first F-bomb again. I find it hilarious because you guys see me shuffle them up. It's not like I'm picking them out. Okay, so tomorrow somebody asked me about Maura Murray. I forget Let me just go and check. Let me see if I can go over here. I'm going to go over here and check my my channel to see if I did. No, I've never done a read on her. Okay, so we'll do an ancestor read, I guess. So I'll do the Mara Murray read. I have to call tomorrow for an appointment to get my snow tires off. So I've got to do that. But first thing in the morning, I will do the read on Mara. Hopefully, YouTube is done processing it by afternoon. If not, it'll come out Tuesday. And I've got a few things I've got to get done. See, I forgot everything already. I know I've got to get my tires changed. I know I've got to get these new cameras up. I've got to shampoo my bedroom rug. It's gotten really stale over the winter. This afternoon, I got to go out and take the old guy that I rent a room to. I'm taking him shopping to pick up a few groceries, but I got so much things. I got to wash the outside of my windows. Wasn't able to do it last year. You guys know my street got ripped up all last year. It was just pure dust and dirt last year. They are done the road now. They've got a few places they got to come back and put some grass, the sod down. But other than that, there's no more construction going on. Thank God this summer. But there was no sense of cleaning my windows because the dust and everything was being kicked up daily. So I want to get out and get all my outside windows cleaned, like the outsides of them cleaned. And I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. I want to try and cover some of the Karen Reed trial this week, you guys. I love you too, sister. I love all of you guys. Cecilia says, Happy Sunday, Willow. Happy Sunday to you too. And I hope you guys all have a beautiful, beautiful week. So I'm going to end it like I always do, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for getting your reads done. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, mods. You guys are just awesome. I have a great group here. And I hope to see you guys again for more reads next Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern, same time. Yes, have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. Have a beautiful week and stay safe. I'm going to end it like I always do. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now. Love you guys too. Love you, Rose. Love you, Nina. Love you, Sis. Love you guys.